Yeah, man, we up in here. Let me show y'all what I'm doing. This is what I give my dogs, man. Beef scraps. Y'all wanna put y'all dog up on game and don't want them to be looking lame. And when you bring them out, you don't want to be ashamed. Cause you put your dog next to my dog, it ain't gonna be right. You gonna be embarrassed. So you gotta get you some scissors, man. Some meat scissors, some kitchen scissors. You gotta cut this meat, Jack. It's fat. This is straight fat and meat. I give to my dogs raw. You know. That's how you get your dogs to look how you need them to look. And use quiet dewormer too. Make sure you got quiet dewormer. Deworm everything. So you don't leave nothing on the table. Make sure all that you get killing every worm that could be up in the dog. Then get them checked for heartworms, but this is what you want to do right here. Jack. Hey, baby. Pimp C, he want to walk now.
Oh, you took him walking?
Yeah, I took him walking. I was taking him and the pit bull walking, and he'll walk with the pit bull on the side. And now I left the pit bull, and then he walking normal now. So now I can take his ass out. He wouldn't walk by himself. I'm about to drag his paws up off his feet. I had to walk the other dog, Zaza, with him for him to walk. Then I walked the puppy with him. Now he got it to where he know he's supposed to walk with him. Yeah. Dog was embarrassing me for a minute. I was gonna take him out. I go to the store or something.
Ellie, will you eat your food, please, Mama? No.
Yeah, this is what you want to do right here, man. Y'all gotta make sure. Y'all do this. They like this. You give it to your dog, I give it to him every day. Sometimes I skip a day or something. But for the most part, you give it to him every day. If you're on a budget or you can't get enough of this the way you really want to get it, you can give it to him every other day. Stretch it out. Sometimes you go to the meat market and they ain't chopped up enough meat to get it, for you to have enough to feed your dog. You might feed him 1 day or 2 days and then it's over with while you chop it into tiny pieces. Yeah, this is a secret right here. When you look on your bag, you ain't got nothing but you got fat and protein. This is actual real cow fat and it's cow meat. You gotta be some type of protein inside the meat, inside these muscles. You know what I'm saying? So, and this actual fat. Then another thing I do too, I just don't do that. Get you some whey protein without no GMOs or nothing like that. Give your dogs protein too. You ain't gotta buy the most expensive dog food in the world. Some dogs gotta have grain-free food, you know what I'm saying? No corn. Some dogs can't have no starch and stuff like that. But I give them actual real fat and real protein. And then make sure that they getting it straight from an animal. It ain't processed, it ain't, well, the protein might be, but the fat ain't processed. You can't get no better fat than this. right here, Jack. It's the best right here. See that real meat? Can't get no better than this. Another video I was telling y'all gotta pay y'all dogs up real good too. I was about to buy a dog, right? I went over there yesterday to look at it. When I seen the puppies that came up off the dog didn't, them puppies ain't look like nothing. I don't keep it real. Every dog can't produce. I mean, dogs can have puppies. But you gotta make sure you're getting a puppy that fit what you trying to do. You know, you gotta, like I said, you gotta know what you're breeding towards. Me and my homie, we was about to go half on this dog. But I don't think she a good producer at all. So I had to voice my opinion and let them know, nah, this dog ain't gonna fit our program. She look good though, but the body type, it's a little too slim for me. And not only that, she could have been slim, but if she produced better puppies than the puppies I seen off her last litter, I would have got her. And I know what the male offer, so I don't think it's the male. The male off some stuff. It's just that female ain't hitting on nothing. When you about to mate to somebody or buy a female, especially if she ain't never had no puppy, you want to look at her litter mates. See what her daddy throwing, what her mama throwing. And she might not be the best female in a litter. That's why you gotta know how to breed and what you breed towards. You gotta take that female to a female or to a male that look like what you're trying to produce. Because if you don't, you're gonna be lost in the sauce. You'll be making these puppies that you really ain't gonna want. People ain't gonna want them neither. That's one thing you don't want to be. Have your name out there for producing bogus puppies. I produced a bogus puppy before. I ain't gonna lie. I had produced this micro named Lil' Kim. And Lil' Kim was one hand. You hold one hand, one of them. Lil' Kim was bad. And all her sisters and her brother was bad. But it was this one sister named J-Lo. J-Lo was bad. When I sold her, she didn't turn out. She looked good before I sold her. And then once they got her, she just didn't turn out. Some females be like that. They'll be looking good, and they just don't turn out. But then again, we wasn't quiet deworming them or none of that neither. So that could have played a part in it. I don't know, I just know. The puppy I sold was not the puppy when I went back to see her. She looked like she was smoking. She was smoking some good cheese. Like she was smoking Joe Frazier. And I wasn't happy with that production at all. Now to put so many people in the game, I taught them everything they know, but I ain't teach them anything I know. That's why my dogs ain't gonna look like theirs. I could get a dog off their yard, and my puppy still ain't gonna look like they puppy. Quite frankly, mine's gonna look better. Way better. You gotta learn how to pet them dogs up. That's the main thing with dog breeding. Parent dogs. People buy a dog from big name breeders, and you gotta understand that every dog is not gonna turn out. Sometimes you have litters that is gonna turn out, depending on, some litters, the whole litter just be fine. Sometimes you only get a few dogs out of them 5. And then sometimes ain't none of them worth nothing. And you gotta start keeping your best production. Don't be letting your best production get away because you so thirsty and hungry for some money. That money will come later, Jack. You let somebody get your best puppy because you thirsty. You will make way more money up off that dog, trust me, if you keep him. You outproduce your male, you better keep that boy. Cause you'll hate. I mean, it's good to have you some bad puppies and stuff, but you'll hate for them to make a puppy better than your male and somebody else got him. You dig? That's gonna be your biggest downfall right there. Beef scraps, y'all better get y'all some. Yeah, most definitely gotta get y'all some of that. You wanna play around with the big boys, you gotta do the big boy stuff. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna show y'all how I feed my dogs. Yeah, I'm showing you how to give y'all some game. I gotta cut this real fat up, real cow fat. You wanna put that weight on your bull, man. And don't be a lazy piece of crap. You gotta walk them. You give them these beef scraps and that protein, and human protein, you gotta walk your dogs. Because you wanna see the results. When you buy dog food, first thing you want is, they tell you get high protein dog food, high fat dog food. But nowadays you could do that all you want. Ain't nothing wrong with them for doing it, but give them some real fat, You see what I'm saying? Some real protein, and then you walk them. Then the muscles go set in. You see what I'm saying? Some real protein, and then you walk them. Then the muscles go set in. You see what I'm saying? Some real protein, and then you walk them. Then the muscles go set in. You see what I'm saying? Some real protein, and then you walk them. Then the muscles go set in. You see what I'm saying? Some real protein, and then you walk them. You giving them this real fat right here, and you ain't walking your dog, turning that fat into muscle. He gonna be a lazy piece of crap. You know, you want a well balanced, well proportioned. You dig? And like I told y'all, that sauce is to give them that protein, human protein, with no GMOs. Get like some vanilla. Mix it together and you up in there. I'm gonna be giving y'all game. I'm gonna give y'all some game every day until it pay. You dig?